We don't really ask each other out on dates to get to know each other in Denmark. We don't really have that dating culture here. Explain me that dating point. If you don't date, how can you find lovers? You don't date? That's gotta mean you directly fuck. Can you do a video about dating in Denmark? What do Danes do instead of dating? You don't date in Denmark? I have read you don't date in Denmark. You don't date? What do you do? If you don't have dating, how do you have sex? You asked for it. I'm wearing a horse. For the first time in my life. Hey there, beautiful faces. Now, before starting this video, I would like to state that everybody is different. Yes, also in Denmark. So the little recipe I've cooked up for you in this video on how to date Danish people might not apply to every single person you meet in Denmark. Or met already, I don't know what your situation is. As I've said before in another video about Denmark, Danish people are not tigers. You don't have to act a certain way around us to avoid sudden death. So this video is just an overall observation I've done, and I see myself agreeing to many of these rules. And I am Danish, so that's gonna count for something, right? Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to teach you how to date a Danish person. Yeah. You're welcome. Danes don't like talking to strangers without cause. Don't go directly up to a random person you think is hot and ask them out, and for God's sake, do not start talking to a person you don't know about nothing. Oh, you've also just been to Furtex. Oh, I should have seen you in there. Oh, it's nice weather out today, right? Or did you see the news today? Oh, crazy shit happening. Haven't I seen you someplace before? No? Oh well, my name is... No. We don't like that. If a Dane is not out in public to socialize, he or she will be surprised by your encounter and try and find the quickest way to get on with her or his own errands. So find a reason to take contact to this person, or else you'll most likely end up with a short answer, a cold shoulder, and the label creepy on your forehead. Where's my phone? Danes value their private space. Therefore, don't get too attached or too clingy too early, or else the Dane will most likely end up ignoring your attention. It's like I said before, don't go directly up to a person and be upfront about wanting to date them. Danes don't like having to deal with the attachment right from the beginning, so knowing you already like us leaves us with the feeling of already being halfway into a relationship where we don't even know if we like you back yet. And we really don't want to string you along, so show your interest in a friendly way at first before going full-blown romantic, because we'd rather ignore your affection right away than risk having to dump you later on. Danes value equality. Don't openly brag about your status in public, or a Dane will think of you as a loser no matter what you've accomplished. Seriously, you could be the fucking prince of some exotic land and we wouldn't care. The law of Yander is deeply buried within the way we see the world, so don't make a Dane feel like he or she is worth less than you in any way. If you want to talk about your bigger accomplishments, it has to come natural into the conversation and not as something you brought up yourself. Don't do sex shaming of any kind. Sex is not a taboo in Denmark, and therefore it's very common to have sex with someone before deciding whether or not you want to be in a serious relationship with them. And one-night stands aren't shameful either. It's actually applauded. Many times. Danes will be more straightforward about sex than you're probably used to, so don't show any negative signs towards that, or a Dane will question your entire existence, or just immediately write you off as very religious. Not that there's anything wrong with being very religious, but not many Danish people are, so that's why. Keep it casual, or as a Dane would say, hyggeligt. Again, Danes value equality, and we're kind of a shy bunch of people at first, so the pressure of having to dress up and go somewhere formal for the first many dates is just way too much for us if we're not already in a relationship with you. We would much rather just watch a movie and order a pizza at home or meet for beers at a bar. Just keep all that fancy stuff for when we actually know you. Be natural. It goes hand in hand with keeping it casual, because Danes like simple, clean-lined, functional fashion and are in general not attracted to gaudy looking clothing, hair and makeup. It's considered perfectly normal to wear just jeans and a t-shirt to a nightclub or a party, no matter if you're a man or a woman, and even when we are dressing up, we're not the multicolored glitter types. Hence the stereotype, all Danish people wear black. Throw away all gender roles. Again with the equality. If you want to date a Danish person, all gender rules are out the window. The window is there, damn it. Danish women don't expect the man to pay if you're going out for dinner because it's the man's job, and Danish men don't expect the women to cook if you're staying home for dinner because it's the woman's job, and so on. It's either equal, decided beforehand, or you're single. So if you're in a relationship with a Danish person, you either split the chores equally among you or you take turns. That's it. Don't expect formalities. Like, ever. If you want a man who automatically brings you flowers and pulls out the chair for you, or a woman who don't swear and sit upright and straight-backed at all times, I suggest you find your partner elsewhere. Then Denmark and its people are not for you. We're at the end of things. So that was it for my little recipe on how to date a Danish person. Tell me your thoughts about it in the comments below, and if you are a Danish person, you're welcome to add on to the list in the comments as well. As I always say when I make videos about Denmark, I can't speak for every one of us, but I do try to speak for the general public and myself when I make these kinds of videos. And obviously I can't do better than that, so leave a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to me if you want more, because I really hope to see your beautiful face in my next video. Bye! Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for all your birthday wishes on my birthday. The video Frederick made for me was so cute and it made me so happy. Like, oh, he really is the best boyfriend ever, and I had absolutely no idea. I just woke up the day after like, what did you do? And he was like, nothing. He seriously spent all night editing it while I was sleeping so that I wouldn't notice. I had the best birthday and that gift was just the cutest. So thank you for leaving nice comments for him on the video too, because he damn well deserves that. Thank you guys. Bye!